Greetings, everyone. Welcome in. Hope y'all are having a great day so far. We're still playing Witcher. My hand actually hurts more today than it has. I don't know if it's just because I spent all day at work, or if it's just that, you know, how when you exercise, the third day is just awful. So, we'll see how this goes. Ought to be fun. But looking forward to hanging out with you guys in chat while I continue on with the story in Witcher. Everybody watching the stream replays later, thank you so much. Appreciate you guys. Your views are much appreciated. Leave your comments. I do want to hear from you guys as well. If you haven't joined the Discord yet, that link is in my bio. It's always a good place to hang out there when I am off stream, so it's always a good time. Chris, hello, how are you? It's good to see you. Altair, good evening. Gonna watch for another 30 minutes and then sleep. You just did streaming? Awesome. Super fun. Yeah, it's hard to catch each other sometimes with the way the schedules work out. So appreciate it with whatever time you have available. You're doing good? You're doing fine, Chris? Oh, that's good. Well, besides the hand, I'm doing okay. I'm doing okay. Let's get this part out of the way.
Some peasants found her and took her to the Baron, Ellen's self-appointed ruler. The warlord took the young woman in, had her nursed back to health, then sent her on her way to Novigrad.
Hey, Squirrel, how are you? No, I'm not going to get any cool scars out of this one, unfortunately. Not a deep enough cut. I got some kickback on some material I was cutting on the saw, and jammed my knuckle up pretty good. So it's very bruised, still very swollen. The bruise has actually spread partway down the back of my hand, so it's a little bit stiff and painful today. Kept bumping it at work, so not the most pleasant experience. But however, it's not my worst injury that I've had from working with saws and stuff, so it's fine. It's fine. My Saturday stream is perfect timing for you. Nice. That's great. Yep, Saturday mornings. So yeah. I don't, but if you've got a cool scar to show off, you can throw it in there. Everybody loves a good injury. There's one guy at work, he got injured a couple weeks before I got injured. And his is actually worse. He got hit by a sheet of aluminum and it like made this perfect fish hook on the side of his leg. It's like, he's gonna have a good scar from that one. Thank you, Pirate. How are you? It's good to see you. You'll be back, Squirrel. Alright. Alright, we are... Oh, yes, that's right. We are looking for Fyke Isle. Oops, let's, believe we were... Oh, no, we haven't left yet. We haven't left her house yet. So we're headed down to our waypoint there, and then we'll sail across. Perfect. Okay. Come here, Roach. You're doing okay, Pirate? Awesome. You're playing the test for Valheim? Nice. That's awesome. Oh, there's a fence there. Come on.
Move it!
You really can't have too many characters in a game like that. It's always fun to restart. Let's get our bearings here. Nope, we're gonna go south and then across. We'll follow the road. Follow the road. Here we go. I think it's this road we need to follow.
Come on.
Yep, okay, we're good. Sometimes I can get turned around. So between the mini-map and the road, I should be okay. Here we go. Get Roach on Mill Road and that should be fine. Hello, Darkon, how are you? Good to see you. So about this injury, have I considered a hook for a hand? Not yet. Not yet. Although that would have been hilarious if I went back to work today with a hook or something like that. That would be great. See, where were you yesterday?
Slower.
He doesn't look right in the head.
Uh-huh.
One too many hits with the snake.
That's it, Roach.
What are you doing, Velcro? Okay, I'm sorry. I gotta take a picture of the cat because he is being absolutely hilarious right now. I will post that in the Discord later. I was just distracted by Kit Kats.
Whoa!
You could fashion a hook for me. I believe it. You would booby trap it though, so every time I read a book, it would set it on fire. You were avoiding everything yesterday, and today as much as you can. Well, I am privileged for you to come out of your hermitdom to come see me. I appreciate it. Hey, look, a merchant. Ooh,
Slower.
do you have Gwent cards? Come here, merchant. Talk to me. Really? Here we go. Aw, he doesn't have Gwent cards.
Wouldn't mind a look at your stock.
Rude. Nope, he doesn't have what I need either. There was I can't remember what it's called that I need, but I would recognize the photo or the image.
Oh!
I would like to play the Borderlands. My sister plays Borderlands 3, so I've seen some gameplay. It looks entertaining. Definitely a looter shooter. I just never bumped it up to the top of my list. And then I know with Borderlands 4 coming, there's the village marker for this one. Let's see what kind of notice board we've got here. You stay here, Roach.
I swore to bring an offering. What is it?
It's gonna be the jam.
I asked her.
I passed it up. Oh, there it is. It's on the other side of the bridge.
She gives me an amulet, says
I'll have to ask my sister about it. See what she thinks. Popped her clogs for long years. She played on her pity, begging for alms. Went to ready her body for burial, and lo and behold, behind her stove sat a sack bursting with grain. Okay. A lonely ear does forest hear, hand with marks the lady harks. Every lass around has got a man save me, so if you're somewhat young and handy, able to plow a field and don't drink overly much, and most importantly of all, in need of a wife, then come see Holanda. We'll both find what we're looking for. I mean, sure. Posting on a notice board for your wife, for your husband, that works. Let it be known that the Imperial armor is in need of a man who knows the area to help us find a missing patrol. Yep, we'll take the contract. me, and Johnner's left me and our pack of nippers. Is that what we're calling children now? Nippers? Ankle biters? Took whatever valuables he could carry and walked off without a word. If your path crosses his, spit in his face for me. Alright. Will do.
Did it? Next. He traded it for a jug of hooch.
Alright, let's see what we've got. Out of my way. Must you stand in the middle of the path?
Oh!
I want the blacksmith, please, and thank you. There we go.
Oh!
Well, don't walk slowly. Sorry, I am having trouble controlling the thumbstick right now in my hand.
Yeah?
Hello, Ender. How are you? What do you have?
Let me see what you're offering.
What are we carrying? A long sword with 103. Those are pretty standard. Armor piercing. We'll stick with what we've got. It's close enough. I'm close enough to level 11. We'll be able to use what is in our chest. Oops. Yep, and we can sell all these. Okay, that'll do. Does anything need repairs? Yeah, we'll just repair all of that. That's fine.
So long.
I'm doing all right. Other than my hand, I'm doing okay.
Heard of the fly hit?
Alright, let's take a look here. There's a boat. The docks are down here.
In byways in Sardelad.
He has fallen. So
Looks
my
like
head's
just
slept.
the... Did it also have the armor one? Nope, just
This is
weapons.
decent. Call it pre-board bed.
Let's follow this down this way. Come on. Well, out of the way. Thank you. What do you have?
Got coin to spend?
I might.
Maybe, possibly. Ah, here we go. Here's another one we can play with.
Wouldn't mind a few rounds of cards.
We'll see which... I wish you could look and see which deck the merchant has before you decide. I need to get more... I want the monsters deck is what I want. Should have... What do we have in our deck right now? We have Decoy, Commander's Horn, Budding Frost. We have two of those, one of those. Got one of the Dragon Hunters. Alright, that should be fine. Should be good. Whoops. That's not what I want. Alright, let's do... What does this leader do? I'm trying to remember. Why are these still locked? It's fine. Alright, let's see if we can remember how to do this. Oh, I injured my finger cutting some material. Jammed a knuckle with kickback. There's one, see expert. Let's redraw this one. we've got a lot of our high ones are here. Let's redraw that one. See what happens. Yu-Gi-Oh! Oh. Hello, Shadow, how are you? Am I gonna just get a new finger? I mean, hey, I've gotta start my cyborg journey somewhere. We'll go with little steps. Let's run with... Let's go with this one first. Yep. Which makes me wonder if he has that other one. If he does, we're gonna be in trouble. You know what we should have done? We should have switched out that one. It's fine. It's fine. Yeah, knew we had the other one. Okay. Let's do... Let's give him this one. So that we can do that. Alright, I'm okay with that. And we'll take a strategic pass. That gets rid of his 2. Alright. I didn't see what that was. Let's run our siege. Okay. He's gonna try to run me out of cards is what he's gonna try to do. He read that 50 cents hand alone is worth over 500,000. That's bonkers. There was, who was it? Was a dancer or an actress slash dancer. Her legs were insured for an extravagant amount of money, and I can't remember who it was off the top of my head now. Let's go with, bring this up to 11. All right. I'm going to start off this way. That'll give us 2 more cards. He's gonna be tricksy, isn't he? Alright. This one is close combat. Okay, we will save that. I think we should be able to pull this one out. Depending on what he has, we should be able to pull this out. Alright, that's why he did that. Okay. Pulled it out of his table to put it back in his deck so he could pull it. We're gonna do the same thing. Let's pull this one. I can't read that. It like a hero card. I'm gonna have to pull that up to see what it does. We're gonna wait. We're gonna wait. That lets us pull another one. I won't play all of our good cards quite yet. Oh, if he's got the second one of those, ooh, this is gonna be rough on me. Pull that one out. Somehow I doubt he's gonna pass at any point. Damn. Yeah, that's gonna pull hard. $36. Let's... Nope. Let's pull this one. We'll do this. We'll do this. Brings us back up. There we go. I knew he was going to try to pull something. Puts us back to 52. I want to see what else he has. He's got 4 cards left, and I don't like that. You're watching The Institute? It's a new Alien TV series. Nice. I don't know how much this is going to help me. He has 2 cards left. What is my leader to? The fog is... I don't want to use that. It's gonna pull me down too is the only thing. Yeah. Yeah, the hero cards are not affected. Well, shoot, we're gonna lose this one. Although... we might not. Oh, no, the fog is the... Yeah. Yep. Didn't play that one awesomely. It's fine. Now that I've really, like, I feel like strategically I was okay on that one. I'm better at it now than I used to be. Lower Decks is awesome. Lower Decks is super fun. I'll put that one on in the background every once in a while. Right now, I'm still watching my TV series that I'm trying to get through is Elementary. I haven't finished it yet. Not a lot of time to watch a new show that I haven't seen before and want to really pay attention to. Of course, my opponent will go first. That's fine. A lot of low cards here. Except for all my trebuchets. I need to get a second one of these. That'd be awesome. Okay, guess we'll go with that one. There we go. I'll try to play it safe a little bit. How's the... Ooh. That card. There we go. We'll do a strategic pass on this one. And he pulled that one back. Of course he did. Of course. Typical. Try to get him down a couple of cards, and that's what he pulls. Alright. Really? This is how we're gonna play this. Alright. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get him to pass, though, is the thing. Yeah. I took a gamble. He's gonna pull himself up, and then I'm gonna lose the round. Yeah, okay. That's fine. Took the loss on that one. Which village is this? Okay, I'll have to come back to this one. I will come back to this merchant, and we will get his card.
Who will protect us poor from the cut?
Ah!
The black ones be evil and all, but when they rode by, one of them tossed me little Voighty a chunk of bread.
What you do freak out.
I've made it to season 5 of Elementary. I think I've got the rest of season 5 and season 6 to finish. And then I'll have to, you know, find my next show that I'm gonna watch. I've kind of been wanting to watch Hell on Wheels again.
Geralt, can you hear me? How goes it? Where are you?
Almost there.
Splendid. I shall contact you again soon.
Wait, this Xenovox. Can I contact you with it, or is it one way?
One way only, I'm afraid. You'll have to trust my feminine intuition.
What?
My feminine intuition.
Wonderful.
My thoughts exactly. Glad you're hanging in there, Shadow. I'm doing all right. Looks like we've got some ghouly things over here. We're gonna park it right over here. Let's back it up. Yep. That way we can pull straight out when we need to. There we go.
Geralt?
Let's put the proper potion on here.
Are you on the aisle yet? Does the Xenovox work? Can you hear me?
What? I can't hear. Great, broke already. Sheesh, short-lived this magic.
What did you say? There's some interference. You must be very careful.
Okay. Of course. If I remember correctly, there's technically 2 quests on this aisle. Is this the one that also has the priest? Because I've started this over a few different times. So I remember certain things, but I also don't remember the order of everything. Where's the magical lamp? Where's the magic lamp? That's not what I want. There we go. Yeah, cool. Let's put that away. Buzzed at me. Most of the time on games, like if there's a vibration element with the controller, I'll have that turned off. But occasionally I need it for this one when it doesn't always trigger with the senses, like it doesn't give you the examine, like with like a trail of footprints where it wants you to look at a specific one. You have to, I have to rely on the vibration. There it is. Ow. Oh. Why were you not dodging? Because I had the lamp out. I'd be annoyed if it didn't dodge because I had the lamp out. I think it was. I think it did. And I don't like that. Here's my marker for the aisle. Stuck in the trees. So gross looking. Very juicy. So gross. Gross and gooey. You know, all of the looting for the crafting stuff that we gather, we never use as much of it as we pick up. So juicy. It's raining right now. I have the window open so that I can smell the rain. It makes me happy. Other than the fact that everybody forgets how to drive when it rains. Unbelievable. I don't think there's... I don't know if there's any ghosts out here or not. Put that away. It was a moist day. Hey, at least rainy moist days are better than just humid moist days. Run. I know it hurts his pride to retreat from a fight, but since you know, don't actually have a true healing potion, let's try this again. Well, I mean, talking about rain. I like when it rains. Provided that it doesn't rain more than a few days out of the month.
Not your lucky day.
There is a limit to the amount it's allowed to rain. It's like the line from The Crow. Can't rain all the time. That's a good movie. I haven't watched that one in a while. That was amazing.
Damn it.
Oh, for crying out loud. Oh, you are kidding me. And I didn't hit the save button after I meditated, because of course not. Your roof leaked yesterday? Oh no. No wonder you hid from everything yesterday. Don't blame you at all.
Geralt? Are you on the Isle yet? Does the Xenovox work? Can you hear me?
Yes.
What? I can't hear. Great, broke already. Sheesh, short-lived this magic.
What did you say? There's some interference. You must be very careful.
Ouch. Seriously? There we go. It's being really cranky about the looting today too. Yeah, this is the where that priest is whenever we trigger that quest line.
Show me what you got.
My first house that I bought, the basement likes to flood. Like, not super flood, but there's definitely enough puddle to splash in when it rained. So that was always fun. I had to replace the sump pump. Because when I bought it, it didn't work. Be extremely careful moving my hand over the keyboard. There's another one behind me. Is he gonna come? Yep, you're gonna stay over there. Alright.
Come on.
Over.
Good.
There's a limit to how close in proximity that we can either swing our sword or cast our spell. Nope. Run, Geralt, run. Run, thank you. Thank you. I kind of, you know, I don't know if it's a nostalgia thing, but I kind of miss that house. You know, it's your first house that you buy, and you know, there's that sense of, you know, it was that thing that you accomplished, and I did a lot of work to that place too. I do kind of miss it. Over here. Okay, it's just that I don't know.
Giving me no choice.
If there's gonna be important ghosts over here or not. Ghoul heads go flying. Anything to loot in here? Nope. Whoops. Set those things on fire. Edge of the quest area. Nothing over here. There's the other marker. Master's armor repair kit. Yes, please and thank you. Those you don't find very often. I'm gonna find the entrance over here. Put that away so we can actually walk faster. Because you know, you wouldn't want to actually be walking at a normal pace when you have a magic lamp in your hands. You might jostle it or something. Sullivan, hello, how are you? It's good to see you. Get to explore the Tower of Mice. Come on, come get me. You're a happy. Refresh my oils. Thank you. Ow. You cheater. That's right. Take that. You're welcome. That will do nicely. Looks like a June bug carapace. Pretty sure it's just a jar. You doing good? Awesome. Awesome. Always a pleasure. You were feeling like garbage last night, but feeling pretty good today? That's good. That's good. It's those random days where you don't feel awesome. Let's see if we can find some ghosts down here. Pretty sure they're all in the tower. But we'll check down here. We don't usually take the time. Saltpeter's always good. Hey, come on. Stamelford's dust. What's that? Had a runny nose and a headache and just felt completely run down. At least it wasn't full-blown man cold. Hot toddy is usually my go-to for when I'm feeling kind of meh like that. Is this what we're looking for?
Let's try Kira's lamp.
Millie, we gotta flee. Quick now. Millie, we gotta flee. Quick now. Millie, we gotta flee. Quick now.
That's all that show, okay. It's fine. So look for the green sparkly, got it. Last night's project was replacing a screen on an iPhone 11. I'm sorry. I mean, at least you can do it yourself instead of having to pay to get it done. Because that's just annoying. Honeysuckle isn't super common. Ooh, enhanced beast oil. Yes, please. We still haven't found the manuscript page for the Draconin oil, which is not exactly helpful. Magic lamp. All of the clues, but no. Oh, there's a ghosty bit.
Where's that noble? Lying here, quiet as a mouse. Where's that noble? Lying here, quiet as a mouse. Head split open like a rotted pumpkin. More like a peasant now, sloshing around in his own blood and shite. Be nothing noble about him. Too quick a death they gave him. Should have been made to suffer. He's not the end of it. Sons can suffer for him, and a daughter. To the top!
Okay. Put that away and look for these clues here.
Place is full of rats. As many dead as alive. I think they're feeding on...
Geralt, stop. You needn't be so detailed.
Aw, does she have a weak stomach?
Peasants didn't come here to ask nicely.
No, they did not. There was... I thought there was a clue over here. There's an axe or something. Ruby dust. Love how the flames are green. It's awesome. You were doing it for someone else. iPhones are pretty easy to work on. Yeah, and yet they tell you that, oh no, nobody else can work on them. You have to have a professional do it.
Blood. Many must have died here.
Cured leather. Something behind that door. Never been able to find the key for that door. I need my cat's potion. My cat's eyes. Nope. Just calm down here and see what we got.
Rich folk Doubt I'll ever understand them. Keeping rats in cages like rabbits.
Let 'em out, maybe? Like to die of hunger if we leave them there.
I'd sooner burn the vermin. Releasing them's not like to bring no good. Imagine the harm they'd do if they swam back to the village.
Swam? Rats?
Rats are very good swimmers.
Do that.
You needn't fret for them. Clever little bastards. Clever than you.
They seem sluggish to you. Got the mange, maybe? Oh, that stench!
Oops. Hitting the wrong button. Is that all we have down here? No further clues. All of the loot. Look at that, pirate. We're even looting in this one. Yeah. I stopped using iPhones quite a few years ago.
Don't start, Annabelle. Back to your craft. Always bending my ear about fool peasants. I'll not hear of them again. That simpleton turned your head, but one Graham hardly makes the rest courtly, one and all.
My lord, peasants. They're through the door in the tower.
Okay. One of these days, I will find the key for the locked door down there. I know I looked it up once, and I can't remember where it said it was. Must have just been the smoke off the lantern. Take all that. Anything around this corner? Okay. Oh, I can't jump right now, because of course not. Assassin's Creed, this is not. Can I jump up here? Oh, okay. It was worth a try. Never know what you're going to be able to jump on top of. I could technically put this in my turn around. It doesn't want to play. There we go.
Gold! Piles of it! Oh, won't do the dead any good now, will it? Strange it's still here. The noble died a time ago.
Guarantee the key is right where they left it.
Who's that?
Yeah.
Show yourself. Anyone there? Who are you?
I get extra points for this one because it was around a corner. Precision bolt. Superior dancing star. I do wish the potions lasted longer. Be nice. Oh, there's beds there, that's why I can't walk. I'm just bashing my shins on the beds. Really looked like the tower was tipping there for a second. Not exactly pleasant.
Where are you? Have you got to the laboratory at the top of the tower yet?
I'm at the top. Nothing here that looks like a laboratory.
Then you've not reached the highest level. Look for a passage.
Someone dragged something across the floor. Or dragged it from one wall to the other, repeatedly.
Those are distinctly claw marks, not dragging something back and forth marks. If you're going to have a secret door, you need to make sure that it's not scraping the floor. Did it do the thing? I think I have to do both of those. Yeah.
Someone dragged something across the floor. Or dragged it from one wall to the other, repeatedly.
Nothing more telling than claw marks. Yeah. That's not sketchy at all. Marinog, hello, how are you? Welcome to chat. It's good to see you. Okay, so that one's down, that one's up. If I do this one. There we go. That's what it was. Beautiful. It's a good way to creep somebody out.
Looks like a laboratory. Pretty well equipped, too.
Alright, come here with your lampness.
Why did you leave? You claimed to love me. I'm cold. Why has no one come for me? I cannot leave this place. I see no way out. Who are you? Do you seek to hurt me as well?
There's no need to fear me. I'm not going to tell her what I am yet.
Don't be afraid. I want to lift the curse that grips this island. Your turn to tell me who you are. The other ghosts, they couldn't see me.
I'm special. Always was. The rare beauty. The Lord's daughter. These lands, as far as the eye can see, were ours. My family and I, we hid in the Major's Tower to await the war's end, the end of hard times. It was not to be forever.
What happened in the tower, besides the obvious murder and mayhem?
Tell me what happened here. Peasants sailed to the island to ask for food. Is that true?
No! They came to rob and kill. They thought us rich, believed we'd stowed ourselves away here to laugh at their misery. Yet we had little food as well. Too little to share with those who came. They slaughtered everyone. I heard my father cry out, but the mage told me not to reveal myself or let anyone in. He gave me a potion. If I was discovered, I was to drink it. He said everything would be all right.
The potion, what was it?
What kind of potion was it? Remember its smell? What it looked like?
I remember only that I feared to drink it.
Didn't trust the mage?
In the village, they claimed he meddled in disease. Not curing it, but causing it. They said he lured rats into the tower, infected them with the Catriona.
Like Lenara
surely, but
from
I was
SG1.
afraid. So horribly afraid. And then I heard him. My beloved Graham. He called to me. I opened the door for him, but others rushed in. They lunged at me and...
Yeah, Lenara in SG1, how they thought, you know, she presented herself as someone who researched and looked for cures for diseases, but she actually was the one who caused them, did experiments. That was a fun show. That's another one that's a good comfort show that you just have in the background.
Did they hurt you?
They gripped my arms, tore at my dress. I managed to free myself and drink the potion, and then... nothing.
Poisoned? That how you died?
No, for I later awoke. I was alone, it was dark. Only there were rats everywhere. Dozens. Hundreds. And I couldn't move.
Sleeping potion. Effects hadn't worn off yet. You were paralyzed.
They were everywhere. All over me like insects.
One of the most horrible ways to die, eaten by
I felt
rats.
them rip open my skin, then crawl into my stomach. They tore me apart, and I could not even scream. Have I not suffered enough? Why can't I leave this place?
That's why rats were used in torture. You've heard of the putting rats in a metal bucket and fastening it to the abdomen of a prisoner and then heating the outside of the bucket so that the rats try to escape the heat. And inevitably, you know what follows. You're a fan of the Stargate series, you liked all of them. Yep, Atlantis was a lot of fun. SG1 obviously is the favorite, but I did enjoy Atlantis a lot. Loved how they tied them together really well. I haven't taken the time to watch Universe yet. I have it. I have a box set of all three of the series, but I haven't sat down and watched it yet. Alright, how can I help you?
How can I help you?
A curse born of hatred binds me to this place. Only love's power can hope to lift it. But who could love a race?
And your beloved, he dead too?
Graham? No, he lives. I would know if he died. But he fled and abandoned me. Left me here all alone.
Maybe you could strip the curse of its power by forgiving him. You might cleanse the Isle.
The curse is focused on you. Your anger is causing it. I mean, it's semi-justified if she thought she was abandoned.
As I see it, you're the curse's focus. The other ghosts on the island, their auras aren't nearly as strong as yours. My medallion started pulsating as soon as we started talking.
I don't know what you mean, but you do seem to know some things. You could be right. My fate is tied to the Isle, I feel that. Perhaps because I am heiress of these lands.
It could be your blood ties to the land. The base of the curse, that is. If so, forgiving Graham, laying your resentment to rest, should lift it.
I loved him. I'm prepared to forgive him. But I must know that he regrets what he did. Take my bones to him. He must bury them. This will be our farewell. Will you speak to him? Will you do this for me?
Yes.
Fine. I'll talk to Graham. Where will I find him?
He lives in the village on the lakeshore, yet... What if he's forgotten me?
If he loved you, he'll remember, and want to help.
He said he would always love me. Go to him. Make haste, please.
Annabelle's remains. It was different. A little slow starting out, but eventually got into it. Yeah, and from what I've heard, it's kind of an abrupt ending too, because it got canceled, so didn't get quite the ending it should have. Evil will always find a way to torment. It will. It will. She's definitely justified if he hauled freight and left her there alone. I mean, if she took the potion and, like, if she was being mauled by the mob, and, you know, she took the potion and, you know, he thought she was dead, yes, he should have, you know, at least tried to take her with him, like, her body with him or whatever. But, you know, it's like, yes, it was a mob of humans, so it's a little bit different than, say, like a zombie mob, right? Where, you know, the love of your life gets, you know, overrun. Are you going to haul out of there, or are you going to try to take them just so that their remains can be at rest, you know? I mean, she's bones now, so it's fine. She's not gooey anymore. Good point, Sullivan. He could have braved the curse and come back and buried her. That is a very valid point. I am with you on that one. Very... Yep. I can agree with that. Because it was, you know, it is a curse, and that can be...
Experimenting on humans. Never would have gotten away with it if the Conclave were still in charge.
That can be overcome. Mage Alexander's log. Experiments continue to return results I must consider unreliable. Problem lies in the shoddy and fallible research material I'm forced to work with. It is impossible to achieve success without significant sacrifices. Overwhelming majority of them will have to lay down their trifling lives on the altar of learning. But it is a sacrifice I am willing to make. Of course you are, because you're not the one making that sacrifice. Arbitrator. And a decoction. Nice. Never did like rats, not because of their obscene tales, but rather on account of their lively, disturbing intelligence. Right, you wouldn't want anything smart like you around. Speaking of company, I've none besides the black rat. Black rat has died. Today I found him curled up in his cage, suspected he'd become infected, but during the autopsy I did not uncover any signs of illness. From a medical point of view, his death remains unexplained. Something which, I must admit, irritates the scholar in me. Alright then. A gooey one would be usable? What? You'd rather have a gooey corpse in your pocket? What would you use it for as opposed to the bones? I'm slightly disturbed now. Make sure we didn't leave the thing behind. Shortcut. Oops. Nope. Silk. As I should be. I should be disturbed. Where's the out? There we go. Out to the out. Although I think this is just the outside door. Now that I'm thinking about it. Velcro, can you not claim behind the movies, please? That'd be awesome. Hi, sweetie. Come here. Gonna come say hi to everybody? Come here. He wants attention. He doesn't want to admit he wants attention. Hi, come here, sweetie. Oh, goodness. Oh. Say hi. You know they come here for you, right? It's not me. They come here for you. Because everybody loves a kitty cat. Alright, there you go. Lay on your blanket. Speaking of rats, you've been working your way on a playthrough of Plague Tale: Innocence. I'm gonna have to look that one up. Oh, my sticky notes. What kind of game is it, Sullivan? Am I going to break out with a rendition of Down with the Sickness? If it was in my range, yes. I love my sticky notes, Pirate. They make me happy. There we go, into the light. Is there one more ghosty out here? There is another ghosty out here.
Millie, we gotta flee. Quick now. Millie.
Come on.
Millie, we gotta flee. Quick now. Millie. Millie, what's with you?
I don't know. So, burning. Ah!
What? No. No, stay back.
Don't leave me.
There we go. There's my level up. Hey, 40, how are you? Good to see you. I'm doing good. Doing good. All of the notes. All of the note taking. Now I have cat fur on my nose. See what you did to me, Velcro? Oh, there's a boat right here. Although we can fast travel. Yeah, it wants us to go over there. Yeah, we'll take the boat. We'll take the boat. The witchering is going good. We're trying to stay focused and not get overly distracted, as we inevitably do. We're up against the fence. There we go. There you go. Because, you know, staying on land until you get to the boat's too easy. Sailing for adventure on the big blue wet thing. We very much enjoy the Witcher world. Turn this way so that we're not when we want to leave again. Careful, Velcro. It's the only bad part about having the window open. It was raining earlier, so I had the window open to listen and be able to smell it. And so when Velcro hears something outside, he's all over it. It's set in the 14th century France during a war. You play as a young female protagonist trying to save her brother who has some mysterious disease. And the country is being overrun with hordes of rats. Which, of course, the rats are spreading. So, cool. Neat. That sounds, I mean, the premise sounds really fun. The era of the Black Plague and everything. So, I'll take a look at it for sure. 40, you've never done too much witchering? It's a great game. I mean, visually, it's amazing. It's for this genre and this play style. This is the first one that really drew me in when I started gaming. Was Witcher because of the visuals, because of how beautiful it is. Took quite a while to get used to the combat, and then of course all of the secondary stuff that you can do. Took like my third restart to be able to figure out how to play Gwent. And I have yet to ever finish, because there's so many side quests and all of the contracts, I have yet to ever finish the actual storyline. So hopefully we'll get that done, completed.
I want to talk.
You're deaf, damn it! I told you. Who are you?
I've been to Fyke Isle.
I've been to the island. I know what happened there.
What do you want of me?
You'd call it stealth, Sullivan? There's Innocence and Requiem. Okay. Yeah, I wouldn't know what I would categorize it as either, but you know, just this look, this type of gameplay. I don't know. It's definitely action adventure. The story is a lot easier to keep a hold of, even with all of the side quests and contracts. The story is still easier to hang on to than some others.
Want to talk to you about Annabelle.
Annabelle? What can you know about her?
I met her. Talked to her.
Annabelle's dead. Drank poison. And I couldn't save her.
You loved her?
Did you love her?
Something mad. Loved her so deep I believed we'd come through, believed we'd be together. Of course, it was not to her father's liking. His daughter and a plain lout.
What happened at Fyke Isle?
What happened on Fyke Isle? You gotta tell me.
'Twere Millie, Finch and Faulkner. They rallied the men, all roughs, to go to the Isle, take back what was ours from the noble. They knew I was known at the tower, that the Lord's servants would open the gate for me as soon as I sold them fish.
They forced you to go with them?
No, I
Oh, okay, Sullivan.
chance in it.
That works.
Urged Annabelle and me to flee. But it all spun in a chaos. Our boys from the village, they started killing everyone. Annabelle, they wanted to rape. First, then she drank poison. Mage Mister gave her. I ran out the tower hollering that I wanted to die, cursing them all to hell. Don't force me to speak of it. No more, please.
So he did the curse. It wasn't Annabelle. It's not her doing. The Plague Tale is a action adventure stealth. Nice. So Okay. I had a lot of fun with Dishonored and having to be stealthy because it's not really my play style to be stealthy. So playing a game that's meant to be played more that way is a lot of fun, I've discovered. So you would classify Witcher as like a fantasy RPG? I have a hard time putting things in genres because I feel like it's such a fluid thing. It wasn't poison that she took.
It wasn't poison. Annabelle drank a strong sleeping potion. Mage wanted to protect her, make it look like she was dead. Convinced everyone.
That means she...
I'm sneaky like a bag of cans.
Spoke to a ghost. By the time she awoke, Tower was full of cold corpses. And rats. She was warm meat. Rats ate her alive.
She was alive the whole time. But... Can't be. She was cold all through like a corpse. I shook her, begged her, open your eyes. I never thought...
I mean, it's not your fault. You should have, at that point, if you had time to try to wake her up, then yes, you should have taken her with you at that point. Of course, then he would have buried her alive, and we'd be in that same situation. We'd, you know, still have a ghost to deal with. You can still help her.
Annabelle needs you. Her soul will only find peace if you help her.
What can I do? It's too late.
Bury her bones. Annabelle should be laid to rest by one who loved her. It's the only way to lift the curse that holds Fyke Isle.
Those are her bones.
Yes.
Give them here. And leave me be.
Okay. Interesting. So we've made enough different decisions that maybe, unless at some point we actually have to go back to the Isle and finish that. Like, remember, it's been a while, and we've done this a couple different times, so remembering the exact order of how things happen, but because you make different decisions depending on what you say, it changes the story. So I do remember on one of the playthroughs, we had to go back and fight the Wraith. So I think we've made enough different decisions that we've changed this quest a little bit, which is awesome. Or not. Or not.
She's a Vesta, and now she's free.
Yeah. Well then. So much for that. That's different. That's very different. Lucas, hello, how are you? It's good to see you. Don't know if she opened the door for him, why he didn't protect her from the get-go. Yeah, he should have kept her from drinking the potion. Like, depending on how many of them he were, when he was telling the story, it sounded like it was just him and a few friends that were up there. But if the rest of the village went as well, and there was this big mob, you know, there are plot holes. There are plot holes, for sure. All right, we gotta go talk to Kira. Because of course we do. We've accidentally set a ghost free. Shame on us. She'll probably be riding Roach, but... What's in this tower over here, though? The All God demanded 6 sucklings. You didn't bring us little scribbles on. Ow. Wait. Bad Wolf. Not to be confused with Bad Wolf. Come on, up over the wall. There we go. Who do we have over here? Mentioning back to our earlier conversation, you miss having some good comfort sci-fi shows to watch. Eureka. Eureka was super fun. That one was great. Warehouse 13. I enjoyed Warehouse 13 for what it was. There are times that it was very hard to watch because I don't know if it was the writing. I'd say it was the writing of certain episodes because the acting was good enough in other episodes, but there are times where it felt so stiff and stilted and forced. And so I think it had to do with the writing more than anything else. It was just, there were times it was very surface and it didn't feel, quite there. But it was fun for what it was. I'm glad I watched it. I didn't feel like it was a waste of time. And of course Stargate, yeah. And Star Trek. Haven't really found anything good new lately that hits quite the same way that those shows did. Yeah. I mean, outside of the fantasy genre, or outside of the sci-fi genre, the one that has been on my mind to watch again, that's kind of a comfort show a little bit, is Hell on Wheels. Just the feel of that one. It hits differently because it's a different genre, but it's a comfort show still. I'm not trying to attack you. Let's talk to you.
What are you doing here?
What? The sun flying from the moon? We're making offerings to the All God, clearly.
You too can seek his aid. That's if you've got fitting offerings. He scorned ours, then cursed the old village.
Of course, the first few seasons of Supernatural as well. But again, just the first few seasons. It starts to drop off after about 6 or 7. Alright, what's wrong with your offerings?
So, what's wrong with your offerings?
You needn't mock us. You can see right well we brought scraps. Before the war, I wouldn't give this such to me hounds. But what can we do? Such are the times.
And they're like to get worse. All God said if he don't get a rafter of bacon and a barrel of beer at least, the rivers will fill up with frogs and locusts or some such will devour the harvest.
I mean, I could go for a rafter of bacon. And a barrel of beer. Yep, sounds good to me.
I could intercede on your behalf with this All God of yours. Got a feeling we'd come to an understanding.
Well, I suppose it can't hurt to try. To speak with him, you've to stand before the altar and cry out, All God, help a poor wretch in need. Who knows, he might just listen to a foreigner.
How about that? Address the All God using the altar. Where's... Ah, there it is.
Oh, All God, help a poor wretch in need. Pretty please.
How dare you disturb my divine rest?
Geralt saying pretty please.
I dare disturb it because I want your divine self to lift the, curse you cast. Those peasants really don't have...
They must bring worthy offerings or they shall face drought, driving hail, earthquakes, avalanches. I have spoken.
Avalanches? Here? How would that work? No answer from the All God. Fine. We can finish our conversation when I find him. Voice came from underground.
Greedy, greedy All God.
A crack. Too small to pass through, but big enough for sound to come out.
What else do we have?
Wine. More like vinegar. Someone drank it anyway. Could follow the scent.
Could. Come on, jump over. Ah, there it is.
There's something here. Need to use the eye.
Ta-da! We're magic.
What? Who dares disturb my divine being?
Geralt of Rivia. Pleasure. Expected the All-God to be corporeal in form, but never thought he'd be corpulent. Fattened up nicely at those peasants' expense.
Expense? Expense? Not a word about the
He's
help I give
missing
in
a horn.
return. Blessings, absolutions, enlightened advice. Believe me, these folks need all of it. I'd watch over them still if they fulfilled their end. But lately they offer these pathetic scraps.
That they steal from the mouths of their children, and to make matters worse, you cast a curse on them.
And I'll not lift it till they bring me worthy offerings. I'm to settle for curds and whey? Not a chance. And you can tell them that.
Let's see. Let's find out a little bit more before we decide if we're just gonna, chop his head off.
Been in this hole long?
For a century or so. One winter I found shelter here. Built a fire so large the flames leapt through the crack. Lit the bushes above. I coughed from the smoke. And suddenly heard a peasant. A voice out of nowhere, he called. A miracle. Thus, I became a god.
Amazing how little it takes to become a
Maybe
god.
so. But what of Freya and Melitele then, Demanding prayers and offerings, given naught in return? I talk at least.
Sorry, Velcro is causing trouble over there. Well, I mean, I'll give you a choice. I don't want to kill you. I'll give you a choice.
Listen here, lard ass. You're gonna be satisfied with what you get, or I'll feed you to the ravens.
Plowing reformers. Oh, fine, fine. I'll sup more modestly. But just till the end of the war, not one day longer.
There you go. See, just needed a little persuasion, that's all. Also, I'm gonna loot your things. I'll risk him getting mad at me. Star Trek, of course. Star Wars as well. Only the original trilogy. Still doing your timeline watch through of Star Trek? Nice. Now you have new episodes of Strange New Worlds. So you need to go back and watch those, I guess. How is Strange New Worlds? I may have asked you that before already. I haven't had a chance to watch it. But because my expectations of the new, as much as I love Star Trek, I'm kind of more of a purist, and when they start to go too far outside of what Star Trek is, like, I didn't have a problem with the reboot of the movies. They created a new timeline with Spock coming back in time. They created the whole new timeline. They made it work. They made it make sense. It followed very specific rules. And I was okay with that. Some people had a problem with it. They were like, oh, they have technology now that they didn't have before. Well, it's because it's a different timeline. They had an explanation for it. They made it make sense. But some of the series hasn't kept to that same, either following the rules of the original show or following the rules of the rebooted timeline. And then, of course, with other things that they do outside of what the show is that don't necessarily need to be there. So my expectation of the newer shows has been very low. Strange New Worlds, do you think is the best out of the new shows? It's not out of the timeline, really, because the very first episode of Star Trek featured Captain Pike. And it was picked up on Kirk too. Right, yeah. Right, so they have different things to play with in that one because it is Pike as opposed to Kirk, and yeah. So I think I'd be more willing to watch that than anything else.
Anything new?
I talked to your all god.
Talk to your all god, face to face.
And will he show us mercy?
He will. Promise to be pleased with whatever you bring.
I told you the All God's merciful, understanding. Thanks, Witcher.
They did stick to the story that Pike is eventually going to meet his inevitable fate. Good. Glad they stuck with that. I'm not going to spoil a secret. He can stay there.
Farewell. The all god show you favor.
Okay. Ta-da. Let's go back to our quest, not that one. Talk to Kira. Not sure how this is going to play out since I set her the Wraith free. We'll find out. That's one of those things about, if you're writing Roach, you miss the little things like that. Thank you, Pirate. Appreciate it. I think Anson Mount does a good job playing Captain Pike. He's a very charismatic guy. I don't get the slow motion kills as often as I would like. How many points to get me to slap the desk with the bad hand? You're horrible, Pirate. You're awful. Just for that, I think you should have to, you have to buy me coffee every time I bump my hand on the drawer for my keyboard. Yep, that's, for that comment, that's what your punishment's gonna be. You have to buy me coffee. Every time I bump my hand, specifically on the keyboard drawer, okay? Because if you had to do that every time I bumped my hand at work, I'd be in coffee for a lifetime. Alright. Oh, really? Is that what we're doing now?
Geralt, just when I was starting to miss you.
I managed to remove the curse, sort of, kind of.
Fyke Isle's free of its curse.
And you withheld this news until now? Why? I gave you a Xenovox. But the curse, what was its source?
The dark spell clung to the spirit of Annabelle, the Lord's daughter. To free her and the Isle, Graham, her beloved, had to help me.
So it ended well.
I lifted the curse, so the island's clear. Annabelle's soul is free. Thing is, turned out she's a Pesta. Graham's dead.
And you failed to notice. You're losing your touch. Be that as it may, Fyke Isle is free of its curse. That's important. I'm almost inclined to say good work.
Right? We just did it a couple minutes ago. Besides, you said the Xenovox was only one way. So, you know, it's not like I could call you up and tell you. He was doing some strange research.
One thing's bothering me.
What?
Annabelle said Alexander was studying diseases. She mentioned Catriona. You knew this?
All the mages knew about it. Alexander was a highly regarded epidemiologist. I would have given anything for an opportunity to study his notes, but he guarded them jealously.
And what do you want to do with the lamp? You already told me I could keep the lamp. I don't know why we're asking.
What do you want to do with it?
As I said, you may keep it. I don't believe I shall need it anymore, given the Isle's been cleansed. I actually regret not going there with you. Perhaps we can make up for that lost time now.
Oh, yeah. Are we flirting now? Yeah, we have no flirtatious response.
All right. Time I was on my way.
Perhaps you'd stay just a bit longer? There's one small favor you might yet do for me.
Of course there is.
What is it?
I put in an order for a few substances from Novigrad. The trader was due to be here yesterday, but has yet to arrive. Did you see what happened? The package is rather important to me.
Another pretty witch that, you know, has a crush on us. She's not as on the same level as what's her face.
Why not? If he was coming here from Novigrad, he must have passed through Blackbow. I'll check the area.
Thank you. I shall be ever so grateful.
She's not quite as much of a main character as Triss and hello Archimedes. It's good to see you. How are you? She's not. I mean, she's not as pretty as the others, but it's gonna bug me now. What is her name? Yennefer. Could not think of her name for the life of me for a minute. She's not quite on the same level in the story hierarchy as Triss and Yennefer, but yeah, that's Kira, the other witch. Glad you're doing good. I mean, the hand, it's not as swollen as it was. The bruise has spread, and it is extremely sore today. Very, very sore. So,
ask a service of the Witcher, the Pelamos.
Here's the guy we were thinking about earlier.
What do you need? Tell me.
A man who fears no evil the Pella needs. Forefathers' Eve is nigh. We've rites to conduct. Wandering souls to emerge. Damned souls, too. We've the circle to protect from these wretches.
Yeah, in a way I kind of prefer Triss, but she's so yappy. She talks way too much. So, like, yeah, the swelling has gone down, but the bruising has spread, which bruises do anyway. So, Sullivan, I shouldn't be smacking my coworkers around that hard. Fair point. Fair point. I will use a different implement than my hand next time. No, I was cutting some aluminum and got some kickback when I was using the saw, and jammed my knuckle of my ring finger on the right hand, so it's not comfy. Luckily, I didn't cut it up too bad. Got a little bit of cut on a couple of fingers, but mostly it's the joint and the bruising, and had to get an X-ray and all of that. So super fun, super fun. I should be using pushers. You know how little control you have when you're using a pusher, though? It's awful. It's just, you know, it's one of those things that I've learned that there's not necessarily anything that was done wrong. Maybe if the blade was getting a little dull, it's possible, but it just, you're working with material, you're working with a saw, things like that happen, so. But, yeah. Need a better pusher design. This is true. This is true. The pushers that we have for, like, on the table saw, they're awful. I hate to use them. I will not use them. So, there's so little control over the material. Yes, that's the running joke. It really is.
Seems like you could use a witcher, so yeah, I'll help.
You'd not refuse, the Pella knew. The time's come to gather the folk. Across the lake we must journey, to Fyke Isle. There in the circle of stones we shall meet.
The sooner we resolve this, the better. Best do it tonight at midnight.
It's already 2 a.m., so it looks like we passed that. Yeah. I mean, I was not the first one to get hurt in the past couple of weeks, so I'm not the one who broke the streak. There were a couple of others before me, so we're okay. Not on the same piece of equipment, but I am not the first injury this month. Working with heavy equipment and machinery, accidents will eventually happen. Yeah, it's one of those things. It's so funny though, the way people react to, like, oh, are you okay? Are you mentally okay? Or, are you afraid of the saw now? I'm like, no, I'm not afraid of the saw now. It's one of those things that happens, It's like, yeah, I don't know. It's like you're driving a car and you get in a fender bender. Are you afraid to drive your car anymore? I mean, I know some people are, but it's just, what's the phrase, getting back on the horse when you fall off. So, nice, pirate. If I lose a finger, how will I pick my nose properly? I mean, I've got 9 others, right?
Give us a rest.
Hey, you still have an exclamation point over your head. It's not my fault. Yeah, working construction, I've had wood kick back at me too. Had a 2x4 hit me in the ribs, like not super hard, but it kicked back, and hit me in the ribs. So, I mean, it's not like it's something I haven't ever experienced before. This was aluminum channel, so a little bit more painful. You slipped with a piece of wood on a vertical bandsaw.
Wind's howling.
And sawed it through your pinky finger. About 3/16 of an inch. That's a significant amount. That is. My dad has more injury stories than I do. He was working on a car and came very close to degloving one of his fingers. He came home, of course, with the electrical tape around it, and he's like, oh, it's fine. And he did go get stitches eventually. But he also, with the air-powered nail gun, he stuck a nail through the webbing of his thumb, and between his thumb and pointer finger. That one gave him a pause for a minute, and then he pulled the nail out. He's like, okay, I didn't hit anything vital. So, my dad is where I get the walk it off mentality. Like, the only reason that I was concerned about my finger enough to go in and get an x-ray and everything is because the swelling was so immediate that, you know, it's like, okay, it's actually damaged enough to get it checked out. But I very much have a walk it off mentality. It'll be fine. Your old boss did that with one of his fingers. He jumped down off a piece of equipment and his ring hung on the machine. Oof. Yeah, see, it wasn't, he just got it pinched. My dad just got it pinched between a couple of pieces in the car on the engine he was working on. And he knew better than to ever wear rings working on equipment. Oh. It's like that's the first lesson you learn is don't wear jewelry.
I'll be back.
Of course we will. Alright, we've got to go meditate until... Ooh, what's down here? Do we have anything good? There is a chest down here. Ooh, fancy. Ah, not that fancy. Okay, we're good. Would say the worst injury you've had was not an accident, it was done on purpose. Oh yeah, you were telling us about that before. Getting hit in the face with a pipe. Yep. Yeah. I can always bedazzle my tools. Yes. Just need some super glue and all of the shop glitter. The only acceptable type of glitter is all of the aluminum bits from cutting. Alright. Let's hang around until... Nope. Let's go until 11. That way we've got a little bit of buffer time.
Greetings.
Just in time.
It's shop glitter, it doesn't count.
Good folk, behold the one who will protect us. You needn't fear.
It does.
Soon shall we summon the wandering sons. Beyond all help some will be.
I don't like glitter.
You must protect us. Evil creatures keep at bay. Keep at bay till the ritual's done.
Alright, we can start.
Begin.
Keep us from harm, and let them not disturb the circle. What is this life? Well, you know.
Let's get probably... Is it necrophages or wraiths on this one? Unsure. I can't remember.
What comes next once life subsides? Soon will rise thy dead, thy buried.
Each will say by what they're hurried.
Will ye grant these souls reprieve?
We're prepared to end their grief.
Let's begin Forefathers' Eve.
Alright, what do we have?
Ye who wander on
Nope,
the game,
it is
caught in this world's thrall, see this sign, gentle.
It's the wrong potion.
Ye we summon, ye we call.
Let's get back up on land where we can do that.
Burn the incense ever higher.
Ow. Come on. That was it, just the one wave. Somehow I doubt that.
Hark! A sound I hear. 'Tis right. The spirit breaks the still of night. Burn the incense ever higher. Spirit, join us round the fire. Spirit, speak. This time is yours. Tell us of your ghostly woes.
Who are you?
Who are you?
He knows.
Should I drive him away?
Nay.
You summoned him.
I've come for you, Atricide.
Begone, foul force! I cast upon you the light of the eternal fire!
Nobody invited you to this party.
Abomination! Stop this at once!
The errant souls! We must help them!
Silence! I'll not tolerate necromancy.
Help me!
You know what? I don't like these guys, so we're gonna get ourselves involved.
Leave now. You're disrupting the ritual.
This is black magic. These folk disturb the dead. We cannot allow it. We will not.
You don't know a thing about their customs.
Take him and disperse the others.
Basically, I don't like you.
Leave not these grounds! Ye cannot break the circle!
Look at that.
You, woe away. Blood has stained the hallowed ground. Yet we cannot stop what has begun.
Continue.
If you want to continue, I'm ready.
Good folk, we must the eve complete. Prepare yourselves.
Yeah, autocorrect is super fun.
Ye we summon, ye we call. Enter souls, we'll judge ye all. Something whispers, something peeps.
Someone near our fire creeps.
Wraiths! This sacred ground is with blood stained. We cannot the ritual complete. People, save yourselves. If your lives you value, run.
There's our wraiths. I knew there were wraiths in here somewhere. Oh god. Nope. Nope, that one. Well, you know what? You summoned spirits. You should have known something was going to go very, very badly.
Always lost.
Gotta be a peasant who told the witch hunters about the ritual. That spirit they drove away. Your father's ghost, right? Threatened to come back. Likely to keep his word.
Old man Ambrose, the pillar fears not.
I mean, nothing wrong with that. Having a less than stoic sense of humor can definitely be helpful. Gotta get through life somehow. The Wraith caught you a patricide. He was your father, he would know.
That Wraith called you a patricide. He get it right?
Aye.
If I'm gonna help you, I gotta know everything. Why'd you kill your father?
The Pella does not wish to speak of this.
Can you express how much you hate the first Val in Valheim? Yeah, I wasn't fond of it either. You know how much I complained about it.
You can't hope to manage this alone. You're afraid, that's clear. Wraith will hold sway over you. Listen, I'll send him off. I've got to. But I need to know where he's buried. Corpse probably hasn't turned to dust yet. That's his bond to the world of the living.
Ambrose lies in the swamp.
Fine. I'll find his body, see what I can do.
I mean, it's not a foolproof way to get rid of a body, but a swamp can be pretty effective. Depends on what type of animals you have in the swamp that are gonna take care of the remains for you. Spread them around enough. Get some Spectre Gust. Oh, the extra mutagens. And Drowner bits. There it is. And the Witch Hunters. Alright, good enough. Alright, gotta go find this body. Oh yes, we're back to calling me a swamp witch now. Alright. Is it? It's not necessarily the most foolproof way, but I mean, it didn't work for in Interview with a Vampire when Claudia tried to get rid of Lestat. They did get that right from the books, though. Where in the swamp? Oh, he's not even in this swamp. He's in that swamp. Of course he is. Where's my travel marker? There it is. Nerds are the best. Shush. Guess we're going to the bog. The water update for Enshrouded looks good. Doesn't it, though? Doesn't it just? What even started you calling me the Swamp Witch? It's obviously, I mean, it's a Valheim reference for, you know, anybody who doesn't know, but I don't even remember what started it. I'm okay with it. It works. Hey, that is the wrong spell. Shit. Ow. How did I not hit you at all? Oh, fudge sickles. I really hope that checkpoint's at the load-in. No idea, but it gets attention. Yep, I'm good with that. It's fine. It's fine. Good. Let's try the skin with, you know, less dying. Oh, keep running. You don't really need to fight them. Keep running. Just depends on what kind of mood we're in. Do we want to chop heads off? Most of the time, yes. Right now, though, we're body hunting. And yet, we can't avoid it.
Damn it.
Oh god. Oh. Don't know how many times it took us to realize that we need to back away from the rot fiends when they start doing that. Took us way too long the first time we played. I forgot to switch that again. There we go, that's better. Necrophage hide. Alright, so we are looking for clues. There we go.
Swamps kept Ambrose's body in good shape. Even where the Peller smashed his head in. Gotta incinerate it. That ought to get the Spectre to leave.
Sometimes you just can't be bothered. Just yell at them. I'll kill you later. There you go. Yep, exactly. As you're running by, hey, I'll get you next time. You're headed home. You've had enough fun for one day. Awesome. Absolutely. Thank you so much for hanging out for a while. We always appreciate it. It is wonderful to see you every time. Take care of my hand and stop beating against stuff. I will do my best. I will do my best to not further damage myself. Appreciate you. Thank you so much for hanging out for a while. Have a safe drive home. Okay, so we need to burn it. There we go.
World of the living, never return again.
We didn't even have to salt it first. Just set it on fire. That seemed far too easy. Thank you, Sullivan. We'll see you next time. There's a question mark here. Probably a guarded treasure. Where's the Peller? He went back up here. Okay. We're gonna check out this question mark. And take the boat over. This might have a fast travel point. We'll find out. Should soak the bruise in salt water. It'll help break the bruise up. Other than the fact that the cut that's also on that hand, that would be supremely uncomfortable. That's a monster nest. Okay. Are we gonna die again?
Not good.
Oh god. Yep. We had bleeding damage. Of course we had bleeding damage. Alright. You're not wrong. I am being just a little bit of a baby on that one. It'll only hurt for a second. I mean, it's not awful. the swelling's gone down enough. And usually what I do, or like if something's like swollen or super sore, I'll do an Epsom salt bath. I can't do Tiger Balm. I'm actually, I have a reaction to Tiger Balm. Out of the water. Can't fight in the water, dude. Velcro, you were in a mood today, sweetie. Come on. There you go.
That's her lucky day.
I'm gonna end up dying again. Can you run, please? Damn it! Geralt does not like to disengage from a fight. He will not run for the life of him. Paste of cayenne pepper and water. That I could do. Doesn't turn me into a tiger. More of a tiger than I already am. I haven't ever tried the cayenne pepper paste, so I'll have to try that sometime. Oh my. Let's do this. This will help. He's begging for attention, but he's not gonna let me pick him up twice. It's like, nope, you already did that. You had your chance. Let's try this again. We'll save right here. And here we go. Once more with feeling. And keep from getting mobbed, that'd be great. Jesus, Mary Joseph. Yes, meow. The poison, that poison fog is not as obvious in this particular spot. I keep running into it. Do you have the zoomies now, my dear? I don't know what he's on. The cayenne pepper helps to move the blood. It is so interesting how sometimes things like that work. You know, it's something you don't think of as a remedy, but it's like those herbs and things we think of as seasonings, but they're actually legitimate remedies. so that's where that is. There we go. Catch the edge of it and make it go boom. That's all we needed. That is all we needed. Alright.
Drowners are coming out of there. Let's blow it up.
Big bada boom. Oh, you really? You have a whole book on natural remedies that a doctor wrote about from things from her mom and her grandmother. Nice. No, it sounds cool. Of course it did. Because why not? Don't feel bad, you just died too. The thing about doing that is you have to be careful that you don't get yourself caught in the blast from blowing that up. Don't do it. Nope. 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 Oh, keep going. Nope. Keep going. Run, Geralt. Run.
No ordinary fog this. The odor. Metallic almost.
Oh, there's the Swamp Thing quest. That doesn't reset anything. Okay, let's try this again. For guides of turning enemies to max. Well, I mean, you can't just play on regular. We all know this. You've got to make it difficult on yourself. Yeah, absolutely, Archimedes. I'd appreciate it. Thank you. There we go. Monster bone. Alright, let's try this again.
Drowners are coming out of there. Best blow it up.
Witch Slayer. Not quite the devils you thought. Let's grab the loot out of that. Sally sold seashells by the seashore. Infused shard. Damn. Hey, you, come here. It doesn't go up to the ladder. There we go. That's all the money from that. No loot from that guy? Rude. Super rude. I don't know. Velcro's... I don't know if he has the brain cell or the personality cell today. Good grief. He's very rarely this rambunctious. Can't for the life of me My brain has this habit of rotating things. Does not help the sense of direction. But even when I'm picturing things in my head, like the layout of keys on the controller, it keeps rotating it, usually about 90 degrees. So it is very annoying trying to get the muscle memory for pressing the proper buttons. It's like the grid in the deep desert of Dune. You know, 1, 2, 3, ABC. Or is it ABC 1, 2, 3? Because I keep rotating it. Going into setting the looking to north. Nope, that doesn't help. That does not help. I have tried it on other ones. Doesn't make a difference. My brain still rotates everything. It's actually better if I don't lock it to north. Oh, actually locking my brain. Yes, you're a genius pirate. Thank you. My personal settings, yes. I'll have to get somebody to do that for me. I'm not allowed to access my own settings. They didn't write that into my programming. You can fix it with shock therapy. I don't trust you. You'll fix the left-handedness. You'll delete the left-handedness, not fix it. It's not a thing to be fixed. Rule number 1, don't give pirate the paddles for the shock therapy. Trudge. This looks like one of those abandoned places that I would need to clear out, but there's a fast travel marker. Nobody's home? Knock knock. Interesting.
Something under the floorboards. Maybe they're loose. Or I could just wedge one up.
There's a key required for that. Need to find the key for the chest in the floor. Hey, look, puddle of blood. That's comforting. Dead. She has a scythe in her back. Lovely. You wish you used paddles. You're so twisted. Think you could step over things? That'd be lovely. Nope, we're not going to take the broken rake. You can keep the broken rake. You can keep the rotting flesh. We'll take the water. Easier to see at night if there was. That's locked, but can we? Oh, we can't. Okay. It's worth a shot. What's in this one? Goat hide we can sell. Nothing in here. Let's strange and odd. It's a fire. Having searched all the houses, that one's also locked. Weird. Okay. It's fine. There are times where there's things that you can only find in a certain order. And you don't necessarily find the key to things in that place. Alright. To Blackborough. Let's go talk to the peller.
She's gone. Blame her. Lost her sister.
We didn't salt the bones, so I'm not sure how, sorry. Mixing my lore here. Hey, look, it's Princess. Come here, Princess. Ah, we can't pet her. After all the trouble she gave us getting her back. Did you see that? We just shove the door open and invite ourselves in.
White wolf, wise wolf. What is it the wolf needs?
Found your father's body.
Found your father's body. Had to burn it.
Good you did. Return for me ye would have.
I can't remember why he killed his father.
What's your story? You actually kill your father?
'Twas an evil man. The peddler feared him once, but then grew brave. What his father did to his mother, the peddler could not look upon it.
That's right, that's what I thought it was.
The father's head with an axe, left him in the swamp. But folk knew.
Ghost's not likely to come back.
Thank you, Witcher. A reward for your aid. And if herbs or remedies you ever need, for near nothing you will have them from me.
Okay, perfect. Alright. Yeah, it's kind of what I thought the reason he killed his father. I knew there was a reason for it.
White wolf, wise wolf. What is it the wolf needs?
That is
Folk
not
from the
what I
village
wanted.
come.
Oh, when help they?
Help with what?
With the dead that come a haunting, peace must be made. Or when an evil,
And if I needed, say...
then to the witch you would be sent.
Could use a few potion ingredients.
Show me what you got. Ooh. He has... What do we have? Runestone. Runestones. Glyphs. Northern Wind has a bomb. Dwarven Spirit and White Gall. Tracknid. Is there a glyph of infusion? Limestone. Wolf Sliver. This powder. What is it that I needed? Oh, Golem's Heart. Enhanced Beast Oil. Bison Grass. Nope, no bison grass. Okay.
Could use a few potion ingredients.
So
So long.
Okay. Open the gates to the mine. It's still quite a ways above us. Yeah. Gotta finish up this. Kira and her troubles. We got distracted by the pillar. Oh, we need to get rid of our marker. It's going to annoy us. We didn't come close enough to it to make it go away.
Come on.
Ow, Jesus. Seriously, pack of wolves. Big pack of wolves. Good grief. I'm sorry, wild dogs. They're wild dogs.
Not good.
The pack of level 1 wild dogs gets me. I'm gonna be mildly annoyed. Gosh. We're gonna take a nap in the middle of the road now. That was absolutely ridiculous. Dog tallow. It's probably all we're gonna get out of these guys. Nope. No, not gonna worry about it. You know what? Sometimes though, you're just so comfortable with things that it's like, oh, they're a level 1, it's fine, you know, and so you get careless. I mean, yes, pirate, I do. Can I use it effectively? Not really. It's weird in this one. It doesn't work super well. Like that. When the time of white frost comes, do not eat the yellow snow. You know, just in case you weren't sure. I'm not sure if it's like a timing thing like it is in Assassin's Creed, where if you don't, if you block too early, it doesn't count as a block. You know, that kind of thing. We're gonna have, let's do that, and just in case, put that there. Get rid of, hey. Get rid of that. And Select that. Beautiful. And take a nap in the middle of the road. But it's lemon, everyone knows that. Yes, that's what the yellow snow is. Okay, let's try this again. Let's try this again. Not get beat up by the wolves this time. Or the neckers. Nope. Can we just avoid that? Look at all those dogs. Look up at the mini-map. That is a huge pack. They are going to chase us. The dodge works decently well. The rest of them give up. They're thinking about it. Next. There's that one. Nice, Archimedes, nice. What do you call a magician who has lost his magic? Ian. That's great. I like it. Wasn't close enough. You'd think the fire would work better against the water hag, but at the same time, she's a water hag, so... eh. Alright. Where are our clues? There we are.
Wide, heavy wheels. Merchant's wagon.
Okay. Follow the trail of the wheels. Sorry, in my head, kind of in the...
Traveling across Velen alone. No way that was gonna end well.
Of course not. Playing in the background of my head is all of the Viva La Dirt League Witcher ones, Witcher skits. It's great.
A dry red from Zubran, southern slope. Notes of black currant and citrus. Pains the heart.
Yes. Waste of good wine. Come on. Let me look at it. Let me examine. There it is.
Leftovers, cuts of meat, cataplepis. Wonder what spell requires that.
Right. And a box. There's Kira's package.
Don't sense anything magic, though. Wonder how Kira will explain this one.
More loot. Water. That it? That all we got?
Human. From an artery. Can't be far. Wouldn't have made it.
Rot fiend goes boom.
Hid and waited for help. It never came. That's Velen for you.
It is missing merchant's letter. We've hit gold, old friend. Not only have we sold all our stock, we've sold it for 3 times the cost. Customer wants it all. Wine from Beauclair, Catobla's meat, pickled beef, pepper, cinnamon, cloves. Sounds like a good meal. We must deliver the goods to Velen, to a village called Midcups. Just a hop, skip, and a jump, and you're there. Okay. Bring her back her ingredients. She wants to make us dinner. This whole interaction is interesting. We'll see what happens. We've had a lot of different outcomes to stories where I thought I knew what was going to happen, but because I took the dialogue slightly different, it changed things. So, what's for food tonight? Tacos. Got some taco meat. And throw that in the skillet. Super fast, super easy. So good. Throw in some seasonings and some tomatoes to cut up. Cheese and sour cream? No. You are not Ewing tacos. But what? Where'd you get dog out of tacos?
Geralt, just when I was starting to miss you.
Right? Super simple meal, but so good. You're thinking gato burritos, and that's cat meat.
Got those, substances you wanted?
Splendid. I can finally begin my study of double arboreal racination patterns. But first, I'll...
Brew yourself a mug of mulled wine. Saw what the wagon was carrying. Exquisite meats, expensive wines, Zeracanian spices. Not a speck of magic. Care to tell me what you're up to?
I would rather show you. But you must wait a bit.
No, I would never. Not my Velcro. Fine, I'll wait.
Color me intrigued. Fine, I'll wait.
Then shoo, outside.
Gonna slip into something more comfortable?
Later. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Well, go on, out. You've been patient, thank you. It's almost ready.
If I wanted to see white mice, I'd just get drunk.
No, that's pink elephants, Geralt. Don't you know?
Now don't interrupt.
Now I have the pink elephant song stuck in my head.
Hateful.
What happened to the third mouse?
Third mouse. What happened to it?
The spell has a 66.67% chance of success. I always use one more than I need, just in case.
So where did... Kira, can I explain what's going on here?
Know the fairy tale about Cinderella?
Mm-hmm. True story it's based on, too. A Zoogle cropped up in a palace pond and ate Princess Cinderella whole. Left behind one slipper, so...
I beg you, not another word about Zoogles.
Maybe she should get
to
good.
The fairy tale. I'd like to escape these ghastly swamps for one magical night. I don't
She
need
wants to
fairy
have a
godmother.
magical night
I'll
with
cast
me.
the
How about
spells
that?
myself. But I could use a Prince Charming. It just so happens you're the only decent candidate in all Velen.
Well, gee, thanks.
So, what do you say to a moonlight ride on horseback? And dinner?
I could go for dinner.
Sounds tempting. So tempting, I don't think I can refuse.
Before we go, there's one more thing.
Gotta transform a pumpkin into a carriage?
No.
We're men.
I shall
We're men in
transform our
tights,
rancid rags into
tights.
something more glamorous. Don't wince. It'll only be an illusion, won't hurt a bit. And at dawn, everything will return to normal.
The progression of thoughts and connections that my brain made, yeah, I know, completely random. We are the knights who say knee. Silly English knigget. Your mother was a hamster and your father smelt of elderberries. Sure, why not?
Why not? Might as well go all out.
Then hold on tight. Gavella Glan. So, what do you think? Neckline too modest?
It's just right.
Oh, I might also have changed your hair colour while I was at it. I've always fancied dark-haired men. Oh well, any port in a storm.
Well, off we go.
Flattery. Such flattery.
Last one there does the dishes.
Come on. See if you can ride in a straight line. This isn't Roach, so. He doesn't follow the road. Race through the swamp.
Giddy up.
Give up. Stamina back up. I win. I'm already random enough, thank you.
Congratulations. You'd make an excellent jockey.
If only I were a foot shorter and 5 stone lighter.
Well, yes. But then I'd not have invited you here.
Uh-huh.
Now do you see why I needed those substances?
Good food's worth the trouble, I suppose.
Beef and cinnamon and cloves, roasted capon with shallots. It was worth the trouble.
Shall I pour the white or the...
Dry red, but let it breathe a little first.
Well, well, never took you for a wine connoisseur.
Think witchers suck the marrow out of drowner bones and wash it down with puddle water?
More or less. Well, we've chatted long enough on empty stomachs. Let's dig in.
Must have cost you a small fortune. Sure you don't need me to pitch in?
Please, I manage.
It's food.
You know, a dozen eggs here, a cock or gander there. Besides, my finances are about to improve.
How's that?
How, if you don't mind my asking? I mean, you'd think the only work to be had in Velen would be in farming.
Very true. So, I've two options. I can either start cultivating turnips or leave. But that's not what I wish to discuss. Thank you once again, Geralt, for your help with the tower. You were fabulous.
Not the first curse I've lifted.
But among the most difficult, correct? What happened on that island? Why, I shiver at the thought. And the laboratory. I sincerely hope you burnt everything. The cages, the corpses, the papers.
that third option. I mean, she's not being subtle. If I tell her I didn't destroy the workshop, she's gonna make me go back and get all of his papers and his... Is she gonna drink or hold that cup all night? Right? Just... You know what? If you're having a meal with somebody and they just hold the glass and don't actually take a drink, makes you very, very suspicious. Like, what exactly did you put in it? I didn't destroy the workshop.
Didn't destroy that workshop, if that's what you're asking. Didn't see any reason to.
Lucas, you want me to take the third option?
Although, Fyke Isle has a terrible reputation. None even dare go there. Perhaps there's nothing to worry about. I'm sorry. Such a gloomy subject to broach. I simply shouldn't have, not during our romantic dinner.
See, now it's romantic.
Thought we came here as friends.
Friends. With benefits.
Yeah, totally not subtle. You did it. That's funny. I mean, she's not my favorite of the three. She has a very wide sternum. Sorry, Velcro's blanket is on the chair next to me and he's trying to bury himself in it. He likes to be covered up. You have the trifecta, Lucas? Nice. Nice. You know what? You're right.
Your fairy tale, your rules.
Really? Then close your eyes and count to 10.
1, 2, 3, 4. All right, that's enough. Kira, want to play hide and seek? Why not?
Now she's gonna make me work for it. She's not subtle, and now she's gonna make me work for it. I mean, it's still... This is still better than the unicorn with Yennefer. At least this is out in the woods.
Now, where's that Cinderella gone to?
So scandalous.
Congratulations.
Do I get a prize?
I've nothing on me, but I'll think of something.
The chase is half the fun. I mean, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. As often as drowners come out of this water, definitely be a little bit distracted.
Know what they call that constellation in Zerrikania?
Dragon something, I bet.
No, it has a different name.
They got redressed awfully
But
quickly.
indecent, actually. Lean closer and I'll whisper it in your ear. Egfain Nave.
Now, how much of that was a dream? And did it actually happen?
Put me to sleep with a spell. Means she's up to something. Fyke Isle. The tower.
Quest completed. For the advancement of learning, found out what Kira's doing in the tower. Stealing things. Taking advantage. So rude. think we can make it by swimming over there. Right? Totally did. And take a shortcut. And all of a sudden he has no boots on while he's swimming. Make sure we warn Chris that there's feet in this one. I knew you were around somewhere. Yes. Ah, she forgot to put the boots back on me. She did. She forgot to put my boots and gloves back on me. Rude. Oh my gosh. She only redressed me halfway. Silly girl. This is a fun game. I enjoy the choices to be made. One of these days, with this playthrough, the goal is to actually finish the storyline. I've restarted it a few times and haven't ever managed to stay focused enough to finish the storyline. So that is the goal, playing this time.
A light. Top floor of the tower.
The choices are right, and they matter. They matter in this game. You never finished the storyline either? Nice. Glad to know I'm not the only one. Yep, time to get grumpy.
So, found what you were looking for?
Yes, thanks for asking. How are you feeling? Sleep well?
You got stuck on a quest that glitched. Ugh, that's rough. That last one mattered quite a bit. I mean, if none of the other two girls know about it, yeah. I mean, I don't know. I'm not overly, like, latched on to either one of the three. I think I lean more towards Triss than anything. You used me.
You used me.
Oh, please. I merely seized an opportunity.
If I'd known you just wanted Alexander's notes, I'd never have helped you lift the curse from Fyke Isle.
All right. Perhaps I wasn't completely honest. Didn't quite toe the line. But I knew you'd manage.
Hey, I'm being immersed in the game, okay, Archimedes?
Geralty poo. Wipe that frown off your face, or I might think you don't like me anymore.
You were used. Oh no, so terrible. So horrible. What exactly are you playing at?
Didn't come here to play games. I want to know what you're up to.
Naturally, you suspect me of the worst. I don't deserve that. My intentions are pure, like a virgin's tears. Alexander was studying the Catriona plague. I'll use his notes to produce medication, perhaps a cure, or at least a vaccine.
Strictly humanitarian motivations, is that it?
No, strictly selfish ones.
Yep, super
the mighty
selfish.
Would pay willingly for such a remedy. Can you imagine how much? Take Radovid, for instance. Why, he might even consider forgetting my past associations with the Lodge.
He's not interested in medication. He's interested in power and money.
You're either incredibly gullible, or you're trying to play me again.
Whatever do you mean?
Radovid has one objective: to defeat Emir. Curing Catriona, stopping the plague, won't help him do that. So he'll either burn you at the stake with those notes among the kindling, or he'll make you use them to create a weapon.
Don't be ridiculous. Bacteria cannot be controlled.
Not yet. But it's possible in theory, isn't it?
In theory, it's just as possible for a Dachshund to impregnate a she-wolf. I don't have time to debate this, Geralt. I'm going to see Radovid, whether you like it or not.
I mean, that's the point of video games, right? Is to separate from reality. Can't you do that?
Kira, I won't let you do this. Thousands of lives in exchange for your amnesty might seem a fair price to you, not to me.
I'll not give you these notes. I'll not give you anything.
Please, don't make me.
Shut up and draw your sword.
You'll regret
Oh, do we have to kill her? I really don't want to kill her. Ouch. Where'd she go? Oh, that makes me sad. I was hoping I would just be able to knock her out and get rid of the notes.
Didn't have to end this way.
Such is life. Yeah, I got a little smell. That's not the sketchiest it's ever gotten. Necromancy. String and a rabbit pelt. Magic is neither good nor evil. It transcends the moral criteria of men. One key exception to this principle is necromancy. Alright. Apparently I do. Apparently I do. Which is why I don't choose them. The life of a Witcher. Yep. This is why Witchers don't get attached. Alright, we do need to go back to... That completes that. That kind of completes what we can do in Velen for right now for everything. So... we're gonna go visit Triss next. We're gonna continue this part of the storyline for next time. So for right now, we're gonna go, we've got some stuff to repair, so we're gonna fast travel up to, look at all the stuff we haven't done yet down here. Of course. We're gonna fast travel over here, that way next time we come in we can get everything repaired, re-up all of our enhancements and everything. That Nietzsche of Beyond Good and Evil. Yeah. Yep. It is. Loves them one day, fillets them the next. I mean, you saw how she used me. She could have just asked me for the notes. Let me know what she was doing. We could have saved this whole problem. But no, typical woman.
As long as the bowl's full. Not my fault we ended
Go
6
figure.
feet under the bushes.
Alright guys,
What do you have to
unfortunately
pay
it
for that?
has come to that time of the stream where we must say goodnight. Unfortunately, I do have to work again in the morning, so it is time for us to go make a quick dinner of tacos and then head to bed. So it was very good to hang out with all of you. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Good to see all of you. I am live every weeknight from 6 to 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Saturday mornings at 9 a.m. is my series stream working through Assassin's Creed for the first time. That has been a lot of fun so far. Thank you, Chris, for dropping the link to the Discord. If you haven't joined the Discord yet, that link is there in chat. It's also in my bios. If you missed any of the live streams and if you've missed being able to watch them, rewatch them on Twitch here, those replays are always over on YouTube as well. Everybody watching those replays, thank you so much. Appreciate you guys. Leave me your comments. I do enjoy hearing from you, and I will respond to those as I see them. Yep, that's everything. The schedule, the links, and of course, as always, the appreciation. Thank you so much, you guys. Your support has been awesome so far. We are steadily growing, and it is much, much appreciated. No more injuries, please and thank you. Alright, I will do my best not to hurt myself again, at least until this one is healed. Make you no promises beyond that, Archimedes. Thank you so much, and we will see you all next time.